For our last night in Lisbon, we are doing a food walking tour that I found on Airbnb Experiences. It was 4 hours long, and all the drinks and food items were included, and it was 6 stops total. But along the way, our guide would stop us and give us some history about Lisbon and Portugal.
In our language, something small. And that's the reason that almost everybody, sometimes you can see people serving the ginginha in chocolate cup, but original is in a short glass. Okay, so that's the reason that we say inha, to say that it's something small. Okay, the fruit looks like a cherry, S-A-U, but then the U has an accent, which means that the U is going to be a strong sound. Saúde. Saúde. Cheers, like you guys say. I hope you enjoy. This is very, very typical in our country.
Do you like it? Oh, there's a little cherry in it.
Now they have. You can eat a little bit, but then you... Yeah.
I can't drink mine as fast as you do.
Normally the fermentation is made by brandy, okay? So they put brandy, they join the fruit, and then the thyme is responsible for the fermentation.
During our trip in Lisbon, we noticed that it was full of cobblestones, and it was very slippery to walk on, especially up and down the hills. And I was wearing the complete wrong shoes for the trip. I had these sandals on. So we stopped and asked our guide what was with all the cobblestones, and it started back after an earthquake in 1755.
He was like a visionary to recover the city. And by the fact that at the time he was full of stones from the earthquake, from the buildings, he ordered to cut the big rocks in small stones, and that's how it becomes the sidewalk in our city. Okay, nowadays this is like an art. Not everyone can do it. They use like a special hammer, and one by one they will put and make the draws. Normally the draws that you see, or it's connect with Lisbon, or like that, the waves from the ocean connect with navigations. Okay, we were one of the biggest empires, discovering lots of land on the 16th century. Did I answer to you? Yes. Okay. And by the way, it's very slippery, especially when it's rain.
Our second stop was a cafe established in 1840.
Codfish cookies, and normally, like I told you, I like that, but doesn't mean that the most of the people do the same, obviously.
With the codfish cakes, we also got the famous green wine, and it's called green wine not because of the color, but because the grapes are harvested early before they are ripe.
So guys, we drinks ladies first, if you don't mind. By the way, the women say all the time obrigada, and the men we say all the time obrigado. It doesn't matter which one you are talking about, okay? It's always you, not depending on which one are you talking about, okay? So I hope you will enjoy. This is very typical in our country, the green wine.
I love this codfish cake.
Yeah?
Really good.
Oh, thank you. And now I believe you are asking like what? Food. Okay, don't forget that. In our country, food.
This is the Rua Augusta, one of the main streets with a lot of restaurants, but our guide said don't eat at those restaurants because they are not going to have the local stuff. But it has the arch to the city all the way back there, because back in the day you had to come through the arch to get into the city. We didn't know this, but there are some elevators in the city that take you up so you don't have to walk up the hills. ones inside the supermarket.
It's a copy from the original one in Brazil. It was ordered to build by the Catholic Church in the memorial that we didn't participate in the World War II. And the bridge was ordered to build by Okay. Don't tell me that I didn't try it, okay?
I already tried it. Okay.
Oh, you want more?
I regret it in the morning. I regret it.
Yeah, I do.
This stop was a little untraditional. It was actually an African restaurant, but our guide explained that that is the beauty of Lisbon, that with people immigrating over from different parts of the world, India or Africa, and bringing their own cuisine and influences, that is what Lisbon is made out of.
And the mix of the Spanish and Arabic, it becomes like this. We also, like that is Portuguese, as you see, doesn't have geometric forms, just images. This is Spanish Arabic, but there is lots of influence in our country as well.
The next place he showed us was kind of like a fast food joint. So it's where the locals can get a quick sandwich and a beer, and in under 10 minutes be able to eat lunch.
So if you want to put some spicy sauce into it.
I can't do all the combinations.
A little bit of mustard.
I'll try one corner with the spice.
Like a boiled beef.
And this is what we call imperial, okay? It's a small Russian beer. We say in Portuguese imperial. Yeah, they say in Portugal a different thing. In Lisbon, if you want a Russian beer,
Can I have? Always. Can I have?
imperial.
The next restaurant we went to was the cuisine of a different area of Portugal. And this hidden restaurant, you really don't know that it's there, but as soon as you walk in, it feels like you're stepping into something similar to Morocco.
Typical Arabic house. So in the past, this was Arabic house. It's very easy to recognize. They always have a fountain in the middle, like the main element from the nature, the water. Clear that this is, it is important. There is a very
We had
nice
some small
train
plates
station.
of chickpeas and olives, and then the next course was a tomato soup, which was very delicious, even though it was a hot summer day. And then finally we had some flame-cooked chorizo.
What type of meat is this?
Chorizo.
Oh, chorizo.
Don't burn yourself.
Oh, arm hairs.
But you need to be all the time.
Yeah. Do people make it like this at home?
Yes.
I mean, I guess we grill at home, but it's just very localized. And, you know, we just put the,
Don't do this in your home.
Slicing.
yeah, what's the, it's alcohol, that's what it's burning?
Yeah.
What happens, they need to be. Yeah.
Is it
The
generic
sound.
alcohol or does it give it flavor?
Now it's, you go to a pharmacy and you buy a general alcohol like 96.
Like the same stuff you sanitize your hands with.
Wine hotel.
Guys, they don't serve milk in the breakfast. They say they serve wine, okay? In this hotel.
There's a steak in every glass, they say.
So the last stop is for you to have a dessert, a custard dessert with something very common also in our country, the Porto wine, okay? That the most of the people have it as a dessert, sweet wine. I prefer or before the meals, but this is just my personal opinion. Tiles, again, Lisbon at the time, in the past, white and blue tiles, and there is a photo from the 60s on the restaurant, so that photo is from where we are right now.
Right. This is like a tour.
You still remember the word "sus"? Guys, I hope you have enjoyed the tour.
Thank you.
Be safe. Keep enjoying our country. We are a small country, but as you can imagine, everybody is welcome. I hope you have enjoyed. Sorry about something that couldn't be 100% because I am so tired. There is no way to say this. I am so tired. We are having a boom of tourists that our country is not prepared to receive so many people, and we can do better than this.
No, you did great.
Keep enjoying our country, okay?
That's good.
Oh, I gotta film you playing.
Very good. It still wouldn't be my line of choice. No, like it still wouldn't be my line of choice. I do enjoy it. Sweet. The last one we had was like we had a set and
Guys, you've tried lots of things that we normally eat and drink daily.
Better than the one I had at the hotel the
Did
other
you
day.
enjoy the time that
Probably
you
because
spent?
it's fresh.
Work?
Porto wine. Yes, definitely. Great place. Like I think that's great timing with us to perfect.
once it goes above like $30, we don't want
Jeremy doesn't like sweet, so I can take his leftovers. In my next video, I'll show you guys the other adventures that we had in Lisbon, one of them being the big music festival.